All right, folks, here we go again. This is getting good because now it is so easy to show y'all the hidden world. The mystery of iniquity which doth already work. It is so easy now for me to show it to you. I want to thank the people that are stepping up to help with the surgery. God bless you guys. Thank you. I can't tell you how much pressure that takes off me. Just to know that there's people out there that care and that are stepping up to get it done. So thank you. Also, this is not a one-man effort. I mean, this is, Clay helps, Dave the Wave, helps a lot. Michael helps a lot, with production of DVDs. There's, Eric and Susie and Alyssa. I have people that jump in and help with certain aspects of what we do here. And I just want to give kudos to the other people that jump in and help. So when you're thanking me, I know how everyone says thank you for Jonathan and thank you for everybody, how, that God has called to bring this information forward. I want to make sure that credit is given where credit is due. You know what I mean? It's not a one-man show. The gift that he's given me is so exciting. I can't wait to give you some more. I was watching the video that Clay and I produced for y'all last night. And the Lord interrupted, the DVD production and told me to get this up and to do it. So we just did it very quickly and got it out very quickly. So I was watching it. This image came up and it's 3 wine bottles and it says Secret des Diables. That's Secret of the Devils. I believe it's plural. And it says 666. And when I saw this is amazing. When I saw this, I heard just that still quiet voice in me, and the Lord told me, Jonathan, look up Shinian. And I thought, wow, that's odd. Okay, well, when I hear the Lord's voice tell me to do something, I do it. As I looked it up, I could feel the Lord just leading me, showing, I'm going to show you how to read their language, how to understand their communication. Okay, so I want you to understand that this is just some random disparate source. This was part of the video. It just happened to be a bottle of wine that happened to be in a video that we clipped in from another video. Look what it says, AOC. I'm going to show you something as a counter argument real quick to prove to you that this is with intent. Perrier-Jouët. When you type in Perrier-Jouët, there's no AOC on there, is there? Perrier-Jouët is a champagne producer based in the Épernay region of Champagne. Okay, this is important because it's a regional thing. It's the region in which the grapes are grown. It has to do with the location of the production of Perrier-Jouët. But it does, you never see this on there. You don't see this, AOC, do you? Okay, so on the bottle itself, 666, the secret of the devils. I want you to think of the paradigm, the twins, right side up and upside down. I want you to think of seed of the serpent blended with the seed of the woman, or the sheep and the goats mixed together, or the wheat and the weeds mixed together. I want you to think in those terms. It is usually a blend of several grape varieties. Since 1982, the name is protected by the Appellation d'Origine Contrôlée, AOC, and it means the controlled designation of origin. Well, that's interesting because I looked at, another French wine, and that's been, around longer, and it doesn't seem to have this AOC associated with it. It's Terroir, was named after a nearby village. Okay, and I thought, well, why did they put this word in there? And I heard the Lord say, look at it. So I'm going to show you. It goes to this page. It says terroir, which means terre, like land, or terrain in English, is the set of all environmental factors that affect a crop's phenotype. That is wild all of a sudden. They're talking about phenotypes, unique environmental contexts and farming practices. When the crop is grown in a specific habitat, collectively, these contextual characteristics are said to have a character. So they're saying that because of the place the wine is grown, the grapes that are used, and the origin, the AOC, it has a certain character, and because of the phenotypes. Well, let's look at the bottle again. The bottle says Secret of the Devils 666. The Saint Chinian, it tells you that it's protected by a controlled designation of origin like Lucifer. Its terroir was named by the nearby village of St. Chinian, and it refers to the crop's phenotype. A phenotype means, from Greek meaning phanion, to show, and typos means type. It is a composite of an organism's observable characteristics, traits, or traits such as morphology. Oh, wow. Turning into something else. A phenotype results from the expression of an organism's genetic code. What in the world does this have to do with a bottle of wine? They made sure all these words were highlighted. Controlled designation of origin, terroir. Then you'd see phenotype. It's given a certain character, and the phenotype relates to the organism's genetic code that is made manifest to show the type of behavior that that particular organism manifests. When two or more clearly different phenotypes exist in the same population of a species, the species is called polymorphic. With a bottle of wine that's got 666 on it. Let me show you the Diary of a Wimpy Kid trailer. I loved those movies. Those movies were hysterical. I grew up with brothers. That's a satanic cross right there. Nazis used to wear it as well, but it had a different name. I forgot the name, but it was worn by the Nazis. This is a satanic cross. If you saw the movie V, the Fingermen carried that. Here's another image of the satanic cross. It's satanic double cross. I told you everything's about cannibalism. The world is a cannibal. Everybody's starting to wake up to it.
There are caped crusaders, galactic guardians, and amazing web slingers. But for over a decade, only one hero dared to be...
Dared to be what?
Wimpy.
It looks like you got cast down, doesn't it? We'll revisit this in a sec. Keep watching.
He is the Wimpy Kid.
If there's one thing I've learned from my years of being a kid, it's that you have zero control over your own life.
It goes directly from him saying you have zero control over your own life to his dad stuffing food in his mouth. Here's a hieroglyph of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. Here's the dad. Inside the dad is an alien having sex with a human female. Here's the dad holding his kid that's got a dead sheep inside the head of the kid. Here's the head of the child right here. It's in the shape of an egg. It's a reptile egg. I've enlarged it, put it right here. Here's a reptile in the fetal position. There it is. Here's a sheep with its tongue sticking out right here. I'll put that in there too. Boom. 1, 2. So inside the head of this kid is a sheep that's dying right there. And then there's the reptile that's growing at the cost of the sheep that's dying. A race inside of a race. And when you turn the whole thing upside down, he's eating his own kid. The dad becomes the creature right here. And the creature is eating his own kid. Here's the eye of the creature. There's the shadow of the eye on the far side of the face. Here's the nose. Here's the open mouth and bottom jaw. There's the tongue coming out like a serpent. It's going to the nose of the child that's upside down. And there's a dead sheep upside down. And the dad that produced this hybrid kid is eating his own kid.
It's that you have zero control over your own life.
Who's excited about the great Heffley road trip?
4 days in the car. Together?
NBE 316, National Board of Examiners. 316,
Together?
He starts screaming right after he sees his brother chewing on gum that is such a big wad of gum it looks like flesh. Now, it wouldn't be such a big deal. The guy, Roderick, chewing the gum and him screaming wouldn't mean really anything except for this. One cannibalizing the other. The two, there the two interlocking V's are. Oh my goodness. Wow, just to make it real for you, here's Marina Abramovic. Spirit kicking, see, with her two interlocking V's. There it is. There's that same V. That same W. What's on his stomach? Wow. The satanic double cross. You're not in control of your own life. By the way, that looks like angel that was thrown down. Greg Heffley's dad, the very next scene, is stuffing his mouth. It's in everything.
I was excited.
By the way, if you look on the curtains here, those are corn cobs with their tongues sticking out the side of their mouths. See it? Right there, right here. Against whom do you sport yourself and stick out your tongue? Are you not the seed of falsehood? There it is, right there. There's a calling card. The W, two interlocking V's, calling card, double cross on the stomach, calling card, cannibalism again.
About the great Heffley road trip.
4 days in the car. Together?
Look at that. Look how obvious they made this. The secret of the devil. Controlled designation of origin. Phenotype means to show the type of an organism and its observable characteristics or traits. In this case, it's 666, the secret of the devil. And again, we're always getting into one thing being changed into another, like an isotoxal star, but in this case, it's polymorphic. When two or more clearly different phenotypes exist in the same population of a species, like the human race, the species is called polymorphic. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is telegraphing cannibalism as well. It's everywhere, isn't it? Didn't the Smashing Pumpkins do a song, The World is a Vampire? Oh, yeah. There it is. All right.